Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and I welcome you to a very wet Eastern Free State. Alright, so here's our update on the farm. We had a lot of rain the last couple of days. We did rain out. All that happened was I did run the ripper with a case. It did blew an oil pipe. Fixed that up very quickly. These tractors are not very new, so some of the oil pipes does wear out over the nick of time, and yeah, you have to replace them. But the ripper does a pretty good job. The tractor is very strong and it has a lot of functions, as I will show you guys. So you guys don't comment down in the videos you see some warning lights or so on. Alright guys, first things first, the oil pipe did blow on this tractor, as I have mentioned. The entire window, the entire tractor was full of oil, but the pipe does sit here under the cap and you have to open the floorboards to get to it, and it was rubbing against a little piece of metal, and well, the pipe doesn't like that, so it blew. We fixed that up. That wasn't a big problem. Then when I just started working, it told me stop engine, trans system pressure, and then I shut the tractor down and we called a mechanic friend of ours, and he told us if your clutch is working, your gear shifts are fine, your lift is working, everything is normal. Then it's probably a bad sensor, so we have a sensor on order. That's not going to be a problem. So I am working with shutdown override so the tractor doesn't shut itself down. That's a very neat function in these Magnum trackers. I like that a lot. So if you guys ever see in my videos systems normal, everything's good. If you see the stop engine, don't worry, I know about it. It's probably just a stupid sensor, but we are waiting on a new one. Alright, let's get on with the video. Alright, so in today's video I have to swap out the two-way for one of ours, like I have mentioned in my first video. If you have not seen that one, go back, check out the delivery video of the tractor. It was a lot of fun. But quickly gonna swap these two out, make sure everything lines up, connected, so it does communicate with the other tractors. And the fields are very wet because we did have a lot of rain, but we're gonna go try and maybe see if the ripper will run, because this tractor does have four-wheel drive and we do have a lot of fields with sand, and sandy fields always work a lot faster than black dirt or red dirt fields. So we're gonna be trying it out today. But as you guys know, on a farm the plans change every single day. Every 10 minutes the plans change, just like that. So the plan right now is to quickly put in the two-way radio and go to the field. But I have still one little problem. Maybe you can see it behind me. Alright, so if I put the two-way in, I can go to the fields. But this tractor can get very hot very quickly. What do you mean by that? The motor on the fans blew. We are waiting for a new one. So the AC does not work on this tractor, and if you know, that window does not open very far, and this window is the only one that really opens. But then you only have a small and one window, and everybody that has run a tractor without AC with a cab knows it gets like an oven. So I have to put this cover back on so that the dust doesn't run into my cab through the filter at the back, and then I have to put in the two-way radio, connect everything, make sure it's working. Then I'm going to probably try and head into the field. Stick around and find out, do we get stuck today or not. Alright guys, so I'm heading to the field at the moment. Since the last clip we had a little bit of rain, about 2 millimeters or so, but that's not much. So we're heading to the field at the moment. I'm going to try the ripper. Hopefully we can go. Then I'm going to learn some relay hours, just so some tillage gets done, because with this rain these days you don't know what's going to happen. Alright guys, so we're in the field. Looks like I'm going to get some tillage done today. The ripper is running beautifully, as you can see right there. some tillage and run the ripper, that's what I'm gonna do. Because the time is running out for soybeans and we need to get some work done. So we're gonna keep on going. This might turn into a night vlog. Who knows? Alright, I'm just gonna show you guys how steep this hill is where I'm working at the moment. As you guys can see, the nose of the tractor is not level. You're basically sitting to the side, and the water is a lot in the ground at the moment, so the tractor keeps on digging. The wheel slip, it's pretty bad, but all in all the ripper is working very well, but at least we're getting some work done at the moment, so we can't complain other than the fields are a little bit wet. And the damn pigs dug a hole again. Hold on, sorry about that. The pigs keep digging holes in the fields, and sometimes you don't see them until you're upon them, and that could really hurt your tractor. You could run the front wheel in, break an axle, you could get the tractor stuck. It is not a lot of fun, and I do not like the pigs in the fields. Alright, so the 44 has joined the party. Alright, so they did bring the 4450 John Deere to the field. It is two-wheel drive. So my point is it's gonna get stuck very quickly because the case has a lot of wheel slip at the moment and it is digging into the ground once it gets stuck, which we do not want to happen, even though you guys want to see that. No. Anyway, we don't know where the 44 with the disc can run at the moment because the field's very wet and it's a two-wheel drive. So my dad's taking the 4450. He's going to test in a few fields at the moment because there's a lot of fields around here, and the one he can run in, that's the field he's going to be working, because at this moment we do what we can. And it looks like the 4450 is running at the moment. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job from here. Now the camera doesn't want to focus as well, but 44 is doing a good job. Everything's running good on the case. The temperature is low, the RPMs are at the right place. I'm pulling about 7.5 kilometers an hour, about 350, 400 deep. Can't complain at the moment. The tractors are working. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Unfortunately, you guys can see the sun is out. I want to be in the field. The only problem is this damn red tractor is giving me problems. It's angry at me for some reason. I work in 9th gear, 1950 RPMs at 7.5 kilometers an hour with a ripper, and the tractor runs freely. The coolant temp is low, the exhaust temp is low. The tractor does not work that hard, and that's how I like it. But now, when I was in 9th gear, the gear shifter started rattling very much. I struggled to get into 8th gear, I struggled to get into 7th gear. When I got into 6th gear, the tractor was back, everything was back to normal. I went to the end of the field and I called a friend of my dad's who's a very good mechanic. He said, the screen filter on the tractor needs to be cleared. It may have a blockage in it, or something to do with the side shafts, I don't know. That's what I'm going to find out. I know I'm going to be full of oil and not going to be very happy. So this is the end of the video, as I have mentioned. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see what is the fate of the red tractor. Share the video to friends and family. If you want to see more content, then it's on my YouTube channel. TikTok will be linked in the description down below. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.